Before you follow this tutorial, please make sure you follow this tutorial. I'll have this link down below at this timestamp. This is when he starts talking about homebrewing your Wii. Homebrewing your Wii will allow you to have a connection with your Wii so you can hack it per se. It's a really simple tutorial. This is what I followed. It's 10 minutes long. It shouldn't be that difficult. If it is, I can help you out with that, but it's very simple. Follow the instructions and you'll get the homebrew channel on your Wii. Once that's done, you can follow this tutorial. You will need a separate flash drive or a separate external hard disk and an SD card. Make sure those are both plugged in to your computer. You'll also need some video games. This website, I'll also have it linked down below, is a really great website to download almost any Wii game out there. There's 3 different versions it'll give you. It'll give you an ISO, or a compressed ISO, or a regular ISO. You want this one. So the default is the compressed ISO. Whenever you pick a game, make sure it's this one. It's a pretty big file, so it does take a few hours to download. So, make sure you download the game first before you follow this tutorial. But I normally do it overnight when I go to sleep. But there's a bunch of Mario games. Just click on the letter you want, or you can search it. There's a bunch of Mario games. Over here, Mario Party 9 is a good one. The only issue I have with this website, as much as I love it, is you can only download one game at a time. So I still have one game downloading. Let's say I go to get a different game, and no matter what drop-down menu you pick, you try to download it, it will not let you download it. I have a separate laptop that's also trying to download a game. I guess something with the Wi-Fi, it'll only let you download one game per Wi-Fi connection. I don't understand, but that's really one downside. You can try other websites that will give you Wii games that you can download from. The issue is it will give you a file that ends in 001. Normally, you're given a folder full of files with number endings so you can combine those together. If you're only given a 001, you're given a small portion of the game that will not work on a Wii. So I haven't been able to find another website unlike this that will give me all the information of the games that I need. Anyway, after you have your game downloaded, have this downloaded, Wii Backup Manager. Once you have that downloaded, you'll have something like this. Click on Windows 64. You'll have this launch up, and it'll look like a screen like this. This allows you to format your flash drive so the Wii can read it. Formatting removes everything on the flash drive. So everything that you have right now you probably want to save, or it's something you don't care about, that's fine. But once you format it, the computer can no longer read it unless you have this application. So if you plug it into a different computer that doesn't have this application, it's going to ask you to format it. Don't format it, because all the games you have on there will be lost, unless that's what you want. So to format it, open this up, click on Tools, and click Format Drives. So select the hard drive that you want to format. Do not select your C drive. It doesn't even give you that option, but that's good. Leave this as default. Everything else is going to do it for you, but select the hard drive, not the SD card, and click Start. Mine is already formatted, and I have some games on there, so I'm not going to format it, but make sure you click Start. After that's formatted, go up to Files and click Add. And click Files, and then click the game that you want to add, or games that you want to add to your drive. So now you click on the game, and sometimes it'll have a picture, sometimes it won't. That's totally fine, there's nothing wrong with that. Go to Drive 1, and click the drive that you want. So this is my current flash drive with a bunch of games on it. Click on the game that you want, click on Transfer, and then click on the drive that you want it to go to. And then it'll start transferring. I already have this game on there, which is fine. And then you go over here, and you eject the flash drive. Okay, well, it's in use, that's fine. Make sure this program is no longer running, so it's not in use anymore, and then eject the disk. Okay, so my flash drive is ejected. For your SD card, you need to go to the link that I have in my Google Drive that I will give you and download everything here. Download this and drag it to your SD card. So your SD card should look something like this. That's it. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do for your SD card is drag it into here. And then you can eject your SD card and we'll go to the Wii. So go to your Wii and right here you can open up a slot and you can plug in your SD card right there. And then for your USB, if it's laying down like this, it's going to be the USB port on the bottom. Only put it on the bottom, the top one will not be red. So it'll look like this, where it's plugged in to the bottom. After those two are plugged in, you will see the little SD card menu right here. It's blue, you don't have to worry about that. All we know that it's been read successfully. So go to your homebrew channel that you should have installed and click start. Your screen might look a little different from mine, that's fine. Just make sure you go to WAD Manager and click load. Click A. Make sure it's on ISO 249. That should help, that makes it read the USB. So click A again. Make sure it's disabled, click A. Make sure it says Wii SD slot, click A. Scroll all the way down with the D-pad to the WADs folder. You want to do WiiFlow loader channel first. Make sure it says install WAD and click A to continue. Mine is already installed. Same thing here. The download WiiFlow channel, click A to install, go back. And then it'll ask you to press the home button on your Wii Mod to restart the Wii. Press home button, it'll start to restart right here. And it'll bring you back to the homebrew channel. Press the home button, sorry, my Wii keeps dying. Press the home button and click to exit to system menu. And then you'll have something new that pops up over here. That's WiiFlow. Go to WiiFlow and click start. If it's loading like this and originally when I had the games pop up, I didn't have any of these covers. I'll show you how to do that. So you might have a different login screen because I already have mine set up, but to access the settings you can do this or just press the home button. So you go to settings and make sure it's set to USB, okay? And then go to the next one, and is this one? There's an install button somewhere. Oh, download covers and titles, you can do that after, but I guess install game is right here. So make sure it's set to USB and click go. And it'll install the games. Once the games are downloaded, you can go to download covers and titles and do all of them, whatever you want, so you can get the pretty games. And after that, just select a game that you want, and then you can just favorite it, stop it, settings, delete it, and click play. And it worked for me, and it's a lot of fun. And it works normally. You can play up to 4 players on this specific game, but multiplayer is available with this mod, and I haven't had any issues with it, so I hope it helps.